It's the Hood Shaman Wizard in the building, Cosmic Lando. We hooping. That's all we doing, we hooping. Let me check to make sure everything is everything with the audio. Hold on now. Let me make sure one more time. Lottie Dottie. Alright, we lit. I hope everybody's smooth. Y'all see my boy Nat Turner Jr. I'm about to try to drop 30.
Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Bradley Beal, Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Turner in at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Sharp, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Russell in at the one. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
To the inside, who poked away, out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You look at the Thunder, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Phoenix, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Williams with it. Shoots over Beal. Williams misses. Williams against Durant. Here's Booker. Sharp grabs the miss. Brooklyn with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Here's Turner to the middle. Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Durant. Inside, here's Booker. Russell with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Drafted. Is a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns. Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
So it's Brooklyn now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
He gets it in there. Durant's got his second basket.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thomas. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thomas has got 5 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Beal outside. Here's Turner. Here's Richards. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Thomas misses. Suns trail by 3. Durant inside. Johnson on him. Another shot. Shoots inside. Nice shot by Durant. 6 points for him.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Sharp finds Russell. Pass to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Thomas misses.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And Turner with the block. And now the Suns fast break. He drains it from the right block.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Thanks for that, Ali. Thomas outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Turner. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Turner. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had them totally rattled.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Doris, here at the halfway stage of the regular season, what do you think teams have to do to continue to improve?
Well, coaches love this question because what they talk about all the time is process, not skipping steps. Getting into the gym every day and being consistent with your habits. To me, there's no mystery to success, whatever we're talking about. The magic is in the work.
And Brooklyn with possession here. It's a three-point game. The shot by Russell, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Durant with the bucket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oh, Durant with a steal. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Russell hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Thomas outside. Pass to Russell. To get back on track. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Outside Russell. Now here's Sharp. Turner covers. Sharp with it. Richards is there. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 6 points. The Suns lead by 5. Pass to Durant. The rebound by the Nets.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Russell against Turner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., considering that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Durant. Crafty move. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They're really working the paint now.
Nets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Melton. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Back to Turner. Outside Jones. And here's Turner. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Jones, the pass to Turner. Here's Iguodala. He's guarded by Claxton. Back to Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Melton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And so Turner nails them both. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Timeout called. Brooklyn. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Taking a look at some numbers here for him. Claxton with it. Still no points. Russell, that's good.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Down low. Russell against Jones. Left side Durant. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Turner with the block. Pass to Durant. Back to Turner. Outside Durant. And here's Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Iguodala. The shot comes out. Good D by Watford. Melton on the wing. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Iguodala. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Durant, the pass to Jones. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3-ball. And the Suns get it back. Durant, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing. And it really paid off for them.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the inside. Here's Iguodala. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 12.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
34 seconds left in the first. Pass to Watford. Can they get it? Goes back up. And he lays it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Right side Durant. Back to Turner. And the 6-footer is good. Turner's got 10.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Russell against Turner. 2 on the clock. And it's finished off by Russell as he lays it in. He's got 9.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Phoenix making some changes. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Trendon Watford is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That one drops for them.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Freak in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 36 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Thomas. Phoenix grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Iguodala, no good. Nets trail by 4. Thomas passes to Wilson. Here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. That shot missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Now here's Dunn. Morris outside. Inside. Dunn, the pass to Morris. Lets it go from the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Now Thomas. 17 points for him last game against New York. Buries it down low. Thomas has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Turner. He can't get that one to fall. Thomas with the defensive effort. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Comes up empty down low. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
That one's no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. Yep, count it. Thomas has got 14 points for the game.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Dunn right side. Here's Turner. Brooklyn pulls it in. Watford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, it's one thing to push the ball. It's another to take it away. Here are the steals leaders at the point guard position over the last 10 games. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. No good on that one.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And the Suns also making a change. Jones is checked in. And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Thomas. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Dunn, the pass to Jones. And here's Turner. Good D by Watford. Russell attacking.
I'll tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. Melton, he's checked in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Russell. The Suns leading. Here's Turner, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Melton. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Wilson. Here's Claxton. The 3 from Russell. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Now Richards. Back to Turner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Turner. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Russell. He's got 12. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Pass to Watford. No good. Good work defensively by Richards. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Iguodala. Melton covers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Brooklyn's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Right side, Russell. And he makes it on the layup. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
Pass to Turner. To the inside. And stolen by Claxton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And it's tied up with that one. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Turner. To the paint. Pass to Richards. Down low. Jones. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Misses at the rim. 1 second left. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Nick Richards out there with Devin Booker. And it's Turner in at the 2. Durant, the pass to Turner. Misses from short range. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn for the lead. Williams misses. The Suns shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 16 points.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Turner passes to Booker. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Russell, the pass to Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Turner. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Turner passes to Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
he drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter, and we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Turner. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Cam Thomas.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
Nets trail by 10. Outside Sharp. Williams on the wing. To halt the run. And it's good. Fought through. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
Feel like an inch, maybe a little bit. Skimp his arm a little bit. Like a few years.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Booker. He's got 5. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes to pass. Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Melton. He's got 5.
I'm totally surprised on myself.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Sharp. Shoots a fadeaway. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's Turner. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Martin. And here's Melton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Durant. Brooklyn with the board. Martin outside. Johnson on the wing. Beyond the arc. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Turner passes to Durant. Oh, Durant buries it through contact. Melton with the ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Sharp finds Melton. Outside, Williams. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 2 points. That one goes. The Suns lead by 7. Pass to Durant. Back to Turner. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Turner's got 22. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Brooklyn, Claxton comes in for Sharp, and Watford subbed in for Johnson. Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Nice shot by Turner.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Martin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Melton against Turner. Pass to Williams. Here's Watford. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Wilson's checked in. And the Suns making a change here. Now O'Neal. Watford covering. O'Neal passes to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate.
Oh, blocks per game. See? And I'm a point guard. I shouldn't even be in the combo.
Nets trail by 15. Now Melton. He's got 5. Here's Watford. Count it. Good. Watford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now the line for the Suns. Charlo. Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And so Turner nails them both. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Jones against Melton, and he drives in. Pass to Martin. Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Good D by Melton. Nets trail by 15. Here's Wilson. Rejected by Bol. And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on D'Angelo Russell. What's the latest, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
They're just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
3 on the clock. Turner with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. Bowl, no good. Nets trail by 13. Melton, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melton's got 4 points in the quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Jones, the pass to Turner. And here's O'Neal. Watford covering. Pass to Turner. Down low. Here's Bowl. Knocks it loose. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Thomas against Bowl. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Thomas has got 18.
Okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
Phoenix calls timeout. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Williams is checked in for Wilson. Pass to Bowl. Turner against Thomas. Turner passes to Bowl. And here's Melton. 9 points in the game. Now here's Watford. Turner covers. The shot by Watford, no good.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And he gets that one. 10 points for him.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Nets trail by 11. Melton passes to Thomas, and there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Turner passes to Durant. Shoots over Johnson. Durant owning the inside.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Outside Durant. Back to Turner. Misses the layup. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets.
Cam Thomas is rolling. He's attacking at will. Somebody better shut the water off.
The Suns lead by 9. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Durant lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Thomas passes to Melton. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas against Turner. 6 to shoot. From the stripe. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Well, the Suns' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. It's a one-on-one situation. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Jones feels it out. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Richards. Some solid defense from Claxton. To the paint. Just 3 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Suns on top, up by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the Suns making a change here. Phoenix leading by 16. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Melton in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker with one shot.
That free throw good from Booker.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And he jams it home with authority.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Turner finds Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assist.
And the Suns lead by 19.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Open shot by Melton. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Melton's got 6 here in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Turner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
That free throw no good.
Turner at the line with 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Here's Melton. Now here's Thomas to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Turner with it. Pass to Booker. Back to Turner. Outside Booker. The three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker's certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Williams is checked in for Claxton. And the Suns also making a change. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Outside, Williams. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Booker with the jam.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Phoenix leading by 18. Pass to Richards. Now here's Turner. Now Richards. Back to Turner. The shot won't fall. Good D by Melton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Now here's Sharp, covered by Richards. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Clock at 2. Puts up a deep 3.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And it's Beal with the ball for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Durant, the pass to Turner. Back to Durant. Here's Turner. Beal finds Durant, shoots over Johnson, and that one's long. Nets trail by 18. And here's Melton. Johnson on the wing. Hits a three-pointer.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
Beal, the pass to Turner. Durant with it. Over Johnson. Second chance shot. Turner, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Back to Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Whitehead.
Phoenix leading by 15. Turner passes to Richards. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Turner. Down low. Here's Durant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Nets making a change here. Melton's checked in. Here's Turner. There's the drive. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Melton. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. Here's Thomas. That shot off the mark. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 47%. A nice number. Williams on the wing. Hounded by Beal. Sharp. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And rejected. Booker, the pass to Turner. Back to Booker. Inside. Tries again. And a nice layup by Turner.
Assisted by.
Turner's got 31 points.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Freak.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
At the line, D-Ron Sharp. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. Now here's Turner. Dunn outside. Pass to Turner. With the drive. And it's Martin with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the game. To the wing, right side. Here's Wilson. He drops it from range. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side
this
Bull
guy's still
gets stolen
going?
by Johnson. From deep three-point range.
Cosmic.
And no good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Again, triple-double MVP performance with a 67 overall, man. Who doing it like me? Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all later.